Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Winfred and you're welcome to my channel where it's all about easy meals at home. Today is not any different. We are going to be making yet another snack that you can pack for your children if they are going back to boarding school, or you can have at home for breakfast as an evening treat, a party snack. Go ahead and join me, see the ingredients and how easy it is to turn these ingredients into a snack that would last so long you'd forget you had them in the house. Now, the simple ingredients I have is 2 cups of flour. If your servings are few, go ahead and use 1 cup. I've got half a teaspoon of salt. Now, my salt is not fine, but if it was fine, I would have used a teaspoon of salt. But because it's not the kind that is fine, I'm going to use half a teaspoon. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. These ones were pre-roasted, but you can go ahead and use them even when they are not roasted. They'll get cooked anyway. I've got 4 tablespoons of sugar and some oil, about 4 tablespoons of oil, and also some water. This is why I said these are few ingredients and the snacks will be amazing. So straight away we get a clean bowl. So if you have one, time to get it. And then you put your flour. To this, I'm going to go ahead and add the sugar. That is 4 tablespoons of sugar. To this, I've added the 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, and I'm going to add salt as well. That is half a teaspoon of salt. And I'm to this going to add oil. This is vegetable oil. You can use any type of oil that you have. I'm using vegetable oil, 4 tablespoons. If you are going to have few servings, go ahead and use 2 tablespoons of oil and 1 cup of flour and half the rest of the ingredients. Now I'm going to mix this very well and then add water, because as you can see, these are going to be crumbly but not anywhere close to what we need. So go ahead and mix and then add water gradually with your hands. You dig in and start mixing to a dough. So now I'm going to add the water. Go on adding gradually. This is about 240 ml of water, but you add in gradually until you get a nice dough for your snacks. So you knead until it's all together and it's not sticking to the bowl or to your hands. Now after your dough is at this state where you can easily take it out of the bowl, you go on and get some bit of oil and sprinkle all over, just to help oil your dough and not harden it. Make sure it's all over the dough, and then you cover this for about 10 minutes so that your dough does not crack easily and holds better. So I'm just going to leave this for 10 minutes and then I'll get back to it. Now the 10 minutes are up. Time for us to work our dough to a nice snack. Now you go on and continue kneading it until all the oil that you put around your dough is absorbed. And you'll notice that your flour or your dough is now more together because of those few minutes you gave it to rest. And you will find also the sesame seeds are sticking better, and it also allows the sugar and the salt to get to know your dough better. Sesame seeds in Uganda, we call them sim. So in case you're wondering what is sesame seeds and you're in Uganda, it's Sesame. This is easily accessible to those of you who are in Africa, and I know even those who are watching from wherever you're watching from, you can easily access sesame seeds or sim. Now the oil is absorbed. Time for me to get rolling and also dividing of the dough. So my work surface is clean. I'll put my dough down and then get a knife and divide it into portions. Now because my dough is big, I'll divide it into maybe eight portions that are equally divided. Actually, I'll stick to 6 if that can work. And then I'll put away 3 for now and work with 3. These 3 I will also go ahead and divide into 4 or into 3 again. I don't know why 4 is sticking to me and yet I can't come up with them. So as you can see, this has given me 9. Remember we had the other 3, but I'll keep those for now and work with the 9 that I have. So go ahead and put those somewhere and then roll them to nice balls. Say like this, and then you make a perfect ball. My board is already oiled to keep it from sticking, and right now I'm going to try and roll it out into some circles. You don't have to worry about them being perfect because you're going to see where I'm heading with this. Because of the sesame seeds that are quite big, your dough may tear, but don't worry. Go ahead and roll the dough out into a circle and let this rest somewhere. I'm going to rest mine here. And then get another one as well. Try as much as you can to get a circle. But if you can't, it's still okay, because we are going to pile this one on top of the other, so it doesn't really matter. So after you've made your circles, you can go ahead and bring the first one and sit it on the last one and stretch it out so that they are the same size. You can brush some oil between them, that way they stick better and they will roll out better. And you bring in the third one as well, and once you've got a perfect fitting, you go on and roll out. This will give them a nice bond. It looks like a wastage of time, but it's not. It will give them a nice seal, and once you come to the end of the making of your snacks, you will see what this did. Now you go on and roll out your rotis into thin rotis. Indians call them rotis, but we all know where it came from, so and what we are doing. So go ahead and roll it out into a thin roti and make sure it's spreading out to the size of your board. And once that is done, go ahead and half your rotis and then half them again, and then slice up again the other quarter, and again the other quarter. If they are still so big, you go ahead and slice through again, and you slice through every quarter of the quarter that you already sliced. Don't mind the joint bits, you can always go through them again and get yourselves rotis that are sliced thin. Now you go on and get one of the slicings like this, lay it on the side and then roll it out like this. At the end of the day, you should have a pattern like this. Once you have a tip that is sticking out, go ahead and press it hard on the board and it should give you a nice rolled out roti or snack like this. And then you can still rub it on the board and get yourself. So at the end of the day, this is how my work looks like. Our oil is ready and our snacks are also ready. I'm going on and dipping them in. You let these cook until you see a golden brown color, then they are ready to take out. Now our snacks are ready to take out because they have that golden brown color. These can last for a month, guys, or 2 weeks. But you don't want them to go that long. You will not. Now this is how our snacks would look like, and that's how I'll serve them. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, subscribing, and telling friends. Until next time, bye-bye and enjoy.